Yes, we're back again with another action-packed edition of Sports Tonight, broadcasting live from Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. I'm Austin Okodakwan saying welcome on board. It's still an action-packed world of sports. What are you talking about? Is it the IWF World Championship in Beijing, China? Come on, cheer up. A lot of Nigerians don't like the race that Blessing Okagbare had. Well, that's life. You win some and you lose some. But 11.02 seconds. Whew, that's not the Blessing Okagbare we know about, but that's it for you. That's sports. Let's see if she can actually bounce back in the 200 meters. But then Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, she's still on fire. And then the women's category is actually getting competitive. Come on, look at that. Tori Bowie also stepped up. Shippers of the Netherlands also stepped up big time. No Aurore Muriel. So it goes to show you that it was really competitive. But for Blessing Okagbare, as we go on with the show, we'll try to understand what went wrong, that she couldn't, step up big time in that one. We'll also take a look at the live English Premier League game taking place between Manchester, oh my God, Liverpool and Arsenal. Liverpool and Arsenal, that one being played at the Emirates Stadium is still goalless as we speak. Let's see, we'll also talk about the Afro-Basket Championship. Not a good one for Team Nigeria after losing to Tunisia, but the team are trying to regroup and see how they can, consolidate in that championship. Remember, Nigeria yet to win in that one. Who is not talking about Nasarawa United and the upset they caused over the weekend? Ending Kano Pillars' unbeaten run right there in Kano. That record has stayed for 12 years. Now, it's all over. The team Baba Ganaru left, came back and showed him why he should never have left that team. We'll talk about the Nigeria Professional Football League match day 25. Toby Adekoja and Oyinwu Chinwachukwu, they're standing by. They'll come down. I'll give you all the lowdown that went down in that one. But quickly, let's bring you into all of this. Our feedback mechanisms, they've not changed. You can talk to us on Twitter. We're Channels_sports. And on Facebook, we're Channels-sports. You're on the go and you want to be part of the fun? Yes, you can still be part of the fun. That's the confirmation of the feedback mechanisms right there on your screen. Twitter, Channels_sports, and on Facebook, or Channels-sports. If you're on the go, you can download the Channels TV app, and also you can see all our stories on our website, channelstv.com, and on YouTube /channelsweb. Just go to m.channelstv.com. It works like magic. When you go there, you can download the Channels TV app for iPad, iPhone, BlackBerry, your iOS phones, your Windows, and of course your Android phones. You get the Channels TV app, you get Channels TV right there on your palms, and then you're part of the fun. Cecilia Morogwe does not need the Channels TV app. She's right here with me. So Cecilia, good to have you on the show.
Good evening.
Cecilia, I'm doing super. What a time to get you to come back to talk. What went wrong with Blessing Okagbare?
Nothing went wrong. It happened. The race, you talk about the fact that the 100 meters was actually hard, so to speak, because you have too many big stars on it, and she finished 8th, clocking 11.02 seconds. That wasn't what we were expecting from her. We expected her to actually do much more. But if you check the heat, she ran 11.07 seconds in the heat, in the first heat.
Yeah.
And the semi-final, of course, it was very close. She has to chase down Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, and I was asking myself, why will you pair Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, Blessing Okagbare, and also English Gardner in the same heat in the semi-finals? But she was able to chase her down, finish second in that one. Fine, I felt okay. Now she finished second, of course, having 10.89 seconds. Okay, thinking with that, if she had to run that same time, definitely the podium would definitely be for her, winning medal for the first time in 100 meters.
Cecilia, I'll get you talking again. Let's just watch the race. Let's take a good look again, and then we'll come and talk about it. Stay with us. So that's it. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is still unbeaten. She is the golden girl of Jamaican women's sprint. And she has retained the title she won 2 years ago.
Yeah,
She's still on fire, Cecilia.
Check her record. I mean, we really need to talk about her because
Mm-hmm.
she's the champion. I'll check. No woman in history have actually won the 100 meters gold 3 times consecutively. And she's done that. Now she has won about 6 medals at the World Championships, and the only person who have actually won more than that, is it 6 or 7? Yeah, I think 6. The only person who has actually won more than that is Alison Felix. You know, she has won 7. So look at her statistics and look at her career. You know, no one they call her pocket rocket. Okay, now she's rocket. So whenever she moves, I mean, it's always difficult for anyone to chase her down. And when I saw Blessing running from that lane 9, I was thinking, will she be able to chase her down? You know, in the last 50 meters, that's what the part that is actually crucial. But she just couldn't do that. And of course, Chilean Pryce was able to, you know, win that tournament and win the event. And if you look at Blessing Okagbare, I will still say she's still our best athlete, no matter what happened in 100 meters. I mean, she has never won a medal in 100 meters. She has won in long jump. She has won in 200 meters. But she was actually targeting these 100 meters. At least let her just be in the podium. But this just let come.
Cecilia, I don't want to remember how I felt. 11.02 seconds. That's so not Blessing Okagbare. What happened? Was it the start?
You know, there was a time she was saying that she's having a better start right now, but I think her start today wasn't really fantastic at all. But I was actually looking at the lane she was running from. You know, when you run in that lane 4, 5, and 6, it's always that
I didn't like lane 8. I didn't like lane 8. Oh my God!
I think, but all the same, I think Blessing, she's still our best athlete. I mean, it's just one of those days that you just don't get, you know, to be in the podium. And if you look at her records, I mean, she happens to be the first Nigerian and, of course, the only African sprinter to actually break the 10.080 seconds in the 100 meters. Remember in London, that time she actually ran in 2013 when she ran that 10.7 something seconds and all that. So she has been consistent. It just happened that in this particular final, she just wasn't at her best at all. So I think, well, she still got the 200 meters, is still there. She still got the 4 by 100 meters relay also. So the 2 more medals we should be looking forward to. So all hope is not lost.
This can tell her Blessing, look, go give the rest.
Definitely, that's what she needs to do, because when everyone is talking about Blessing, talking about Team Nigeria as a whole, no one is looking at other athletes. Everyone is focusing on Blessing. I was like, you have Doreen Amata there. You had Regina George, although Regina George is out of the 400 meters.
Which is very sad.
Which is very sad. Then you have Amaka Okagbare. Amaka, I was thinking, okay, she should be able to run the time she ran her season best. She just couldn't do that. So at the end of the day, she crashed out of the 400 meters.
Amaka told us she would do her best so that she can get a high five.
But it just didn't happen. She just couldn't make it to the semi-final. It was just the hit. So for only Blessing to be the only African, you know, to be in the 100 meters final. I mean, it was something I was looking at. I was checking. When we had the Ivorians, there were actually 2 made it to the semi-finals, but none of them made it to the final. So it shows that it was really competitive. It was a tough race. 100 meters is always very competitive. The way the Jamaicans are dominating it, I think they are doing something really fantastic that we back home are not really doing. It's sad for you to see just one athlete from Nigeria, you know, I mean, in 100 meters.
You know, we kept on talking about the pressure being on Blessing Okagbare, but let's see. We
still have the 200 meters. I think she will get something out of that. You know, Blessing is a kind of a girl. She knows how to bounce back. So before you know it, she should also be at her best. And before you know, she will just be able to put in 200 meters. So it happens, you know, because she hasn't gotten the medal in this 100 meters. So I think 200 meters is still there. Though she's not in long jump this time around, the 4 by 100 meters also is still there. So that's what we should be focusing on. So that the whole pressure will definitely not be on Blessing Okagbare.
And we're still expecting Tega Odele can do something.
Tega Odele, of course, in the 200
national
meters,
record holder, you should be able to do 1 or 2 things.
A season best, also personal best of it.
20.47
seconds. I'm looking at that. I'm telling myself, look, will that give him a medal? I don't know. Let's just, the heat starts tomorrow, definitely in 200 meters men. And if you check the men that are actually there, I'm looking at the fact that
he might just, men that are there.
I'm not going to say anything about the men.
Let's not we check the ladies that were there. Let's just ignore. Let's ignore.
Okay, that's the person we're facing now. Hopefully he gets to the semi-finals and of course be in the podium. And you also have the 400 meters women semi-final also. We just have one lady that will be there talking about Patience George. and she has a season best of 50.76 seconds. Same thing with her personal best also. She'll be in 400 meter semi-final. You know, Regina George couldn't make it through, and Tosin couldn't make it through also. She's the only Nigerian that is also in the 400 meters. If you look, yes, so much hope. Now, take a look at 400 meters men hurdle. I mean, Miles Okagbare couldn't make it through to the semi-final also. He crashed at that stage. We're still expecting triple jump, of course. Tosin is also there.
Some
that will be
on
count. Wednesday also. So we're looking at Tosin also. We're looking at Doreen Amasa in high jump. We're also looking at the 200 meters. He's still there. The 4x100 meters and 4x400 meters relay, men and women. No, just women. Yeah. Now, that is still there also. So if you're looking at that, it shows that if Blessing gets the finals, and we also have some of the men getting to the finals, that's something you can look forward to. Yeah, if you don't get the medal, at least you can have, you can be classified as those that made it to the finals. But from all indication, you're just having, well, only Blessing so far had made it to the final, and that's the toughest race so far, the 100 meters. So that's it, the schedule for day 4, Team Nigeria's event. You've seen it. Let's just stay positive. Let's keep rooting for Team Nigeria. You never know. I'll just